Hello, welcome to another video of mine, and today is going to be a different video. I'm not going to be reviewing anything, but instead of that I'm going to share you guys the basic skill that everyone should know period. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter if you are a professional seamstress or something like that, or even if you're just like a college student. This is like a skill that you guys need to know, and that is called as sewing. Now sewing is very important when you are going to be doing a lot of mending with cloth and fabric and all that, so I would suggest you to know how to sew at least. So without further ado, let's start with all the things that you need in order for you guys to learn how to sew. Alright, first of all, the thing that you guys need is of course a needle. Now this is a sewing needle that we'll be using, and make sure that you get yourself like the right needle. Now there's like a bunch of needles out there, and there are like ones with needles out there. There's like the one with like a bigger, with much bigger, needle head, and the one with a small needle head. And but you need to get yourself like a needle head that's about this size. It's very small, this size, and do your best to avoid needles in which it has the needle head at the bottom. Now those are not sewing needles, those are actually needles for sewing machines. Do not buy those things unless of course if you have yourself a sewing machine. But because right now I'm going to teach you guys how to sew manually, like with using your own hands, with all the basic stuff that you got. No electricity required, no machines required, so that's it. So another thing that you guys need to have is of course the threads, the sewing threads, which I have here. Now this is a basic sewing thread. It can go for like miles. I'm pretty sure this one has like several miles in it. I'm not sure about it so much, but yeah, just get yourself one of these. It should last you a couple of years at least. Enough threads to keep you going for a long time. So yeah, so let's just go in with how you guys sew at first. So first of all, what you need to do is to roll up the thread and get yourself an appropriate length, probably about like the length of your forearm or something. And when you've done that, what you need to do next is find the head of the edge of the thread, which is this one over here. Now this is at the edge of the thread, and guide that edge of the thread into the needle, into the head of the needle. See, that's like the part of the needle. Thinking about this. Let me get this focus for a bit. It's probably going to take some time though, because sewing is actually hard and it takes a long time to do that. So there you go, that is the head of the needle, and I will try to attempt to get the head of the thread to enter it, and I did that for some reason. Usually trying to put in the needle is going to be a very difficult task, and you're going to take a lot of effort trying to do it. And what I just show you there is like one of the few times in which the head of the thread, the end of the thread, is just going to be inserted inside the needle without any issue whatsoever. Usually it's going to be a lot of effort trying to get that going. So once you have inserted the head of the end of the thread inside the needle, what you need to do next, simple, is that you're going to like pull the thread outwards to the needle, and then you need to create like this two threads. Just pull it up until the end of the amount of thread that you want to use, up until it reaches a point in which the tail of the needle meets, and then you cut that portion off. There you go. this is the end of the thread. As you can see here, it's really difficult to do this on camera. And then you need to meet them up, and then you need to match them up like so. See that? Make sure that the two ends of the thread meet. Now, as you can see before, there's a thread was still inside the thread thing, whatever you call this thing, and I've cut that out by using a pair of scissors. Here you go, and then I line them up like so. So now what we got are these two threads link end to end, and make sure that they are what do you call it, close to each other or something like that. So now what I need to do is simple. We are going to create a knot at the edge of the thread, at the end of the thread, so this thing will not, is going to go through the fabric with no problems. So first of all, what I need to do is simple. You're just going to like roll it. You're going to wrap the end of the thread in your finger, and then what you need to do is to simply roll that piece like that, and then you just pull at the end, and there you go, we got ourselves a knot. Now this knot is going to stay for a long time, and yeah, it's not supposed to be this big, but you get the idea, you get a picture. Well, as a matter of fact, it can be any size you want. I'm just doing this as like a DIY kind of thing. So, and in the end of the day, you will get this, a functional, fully functional sewing equipment that is ready to sew whatever you need. So how am I supposed to demonstrate to you this? So what I got here is the fabric that I use, you know, to clean up all the dust and stuff like that, and I'm going to demonstrate how to sew something. Now, from the bottom of the fabric, you need to, this is like way too thick. I'm just going to use much thinner fabric, so it'll be easier for you guys to see what am I doing to demonstrate how to do this. So from the bottom of the fabric, you just pierce it on the top to the fabric that you want to stick it into, you want to sew into, and then you just pull, slowly pull, to make sure that the thread isn't knotted or something. Like, it's gonna get stuck eventually, and when that thing gets stuck, you have to redo the whole thing again to unstuck it. It's gonna be a very annoying thing. And then you pull it down there, and then you pull it up, and there we got ourselves a what do you call it, like a connection going on. You know, this thing is finally secured. Once upon a long time ago, like just a couple of minutes ago, just a couple of seconds ago, these two parts are separated, but now they have been sewn together. So there you go. And you can also do this in a different way, to the point that you don't have to deal with the seam over there. So what you need to do is simple. If that's the case, what you need to do is simple. Now just pierce it on top like that, so, and then use your needle point and then find the bottom side. This is a lot more difficult to do on camera. If you're focusing all this by yourself, it's going to be much easier. And there you go. And that's how you sew something, you know, to sew something together. If you guys don't know how to sew yet. And another thing is that if you want to end the sew, to make sure that this whole thing is fully connected, you can do this. Just keep on sewing that one part again and again until you have a very good seam, and it won't be separated so easily. And then you can cut it out. You can cut that thread out by using this pair of scissors over here. To this fabric that won't stop popping in the wind. And there you go. And before you store your thread and needle, you can also just knot it at the back, so you don't have to deal with the fact that this thing is going to be when you start, so it won't be, you know, popping around when you start something. So, and there you go. And that is how you do sewing. There's a basic skill that everybody should learn, everybody should know, because it's very convenient and you can just be fully dependent on a tailor to do this kind of thing. Hopefully that this video will help you and give you some insight on how to sew. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again in another video. Thanks for watching.